Well, hello everybody. Now normally I'm driving fast cars, but today I've got something a little different here to show you. This is a Columbia Richmond 700C, and it's not like any other bike because it has back here an electric motor and a battery pack, which provides a pedal assist. But you may have also noticed as I've been riding it around that you don't have to pedal, which is a great deal too. You can still use the pedal, still use it like a normal bike if the battery's dead, or maybe just because you'd like to get some exercise in. But with the pedal assist, you just don't have to work as hard. You can still exercise if you want to, but the option of being able to use the electricity is great when you come to a hill, or even if you want to go downhill and you just want to go fast, which is really what I like to do. This is really for the person who wants to use this to commute to and from work, or somebody who wants to go out on the weekends maybe with their family and just wants to go at more of a leisurely pace. If you're getting up in years, or maybe you have a little bit of an injury and you can't really ride as well as you used to be able to, or maybe your neighborhood's a little hillier than you remember it last time that you rode, something like this would make that really easy because you have the assist of that battery pack. Maybe you're the kind of person that wants to ride a bike to work, but you've been a little hesitant because you have to be dressed up at the office. Maybe you got to wear a tie or a suit. Well, something like this really comes in handy because the fact of the electric motor allows you to not have to pedal the entire time. So you don't get as sweaty and you're ready for your meeting once you get there. You don't have to worry about getting all nasty or sweaty because, quite frankly, you just pull this dial over here and you tool along very nicely. You don't have to pedal at all if you don't want to. You'll notice that the battery pack has this cargo rack. So if you want to go to a nearby market or someplace, and let's say you have a gallon of milk or something, well, that would add weight, which means you have to pedal harder, but that's not the case if you have an e-bike like this. So this still operates like a normal bike. You still have the gear shift over here that slides on this handlebar on your right side, and it is a 7-speed, so you still do have the gearing for that. So as you are pedaling, you can change that, and that works just like a regular bike does. The difference comes in when next to that, you'll see this little digital display that has a picture of a bike going up a hill, and so it has a plus or minus button, and you can use that to decide exactly how much of the battery power that you want to use. Obviously, the more that you pedal and the less that you use the electric motor, the farther the range goes. But it goes about 20 miles or so, depending on hills and things like that, without pedaling at all. Your average car costs about $3 for every 25 miles. In electricity, this costs you about 8 cents for every 25 miles on the bike. So it's very eco-friendly. Even though it does have an electric motor on it, it doesn't cost you that much money. Therefore, it doesn't cause that much of a problem for the environment to be able to ride this. There's no tags, there's no fees, you don't have to get it licensed, you can park it anywhere that you'd park a normal bike. Now you're probably thinking this bike weighs a lot more than your average bike because it has the battery pack and all that stuff on there, but let me show you how much this thing weighs. Let's get this thing out of here. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty light, really. It's actually, I have a bike from about 20 years ago that weighs about this much and it doesn't have a motor on it. So anyway, I'll take that helmet back now. I think I'm ready to go. And away you go.